It all started with a simple argument. But what followed was a descent into darkness that no one could have imagined. A butchered apartment, bodies turned into nothing but shadows of flesh, and one fatal mistake that exposed it all. This is not just a story. It's a chilling reminder of how far the human soul can fall. Stay with us until the end to uncover every twisted detail. And if you're fascinated by true crime stories that dig deep into the darkest corners of the human mind, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Some nights may seem calm, but that calm could be hiding a horror beyond imagination. On the evening of February 17th, 2006, in the city of Meknes, Morocco, everything appeared normal, until it wasn't. That night, loud music blared from a barbecue restaurant beneath a residential building. Louder than usual. Too loud. But it wasn't to entertain the guests or prepare for a party. It was masking something else. Something horrifying. Above the restaurant, in the apartment of a young lawyer named Ibrahim and his wife Maria, a massacre was about to unfold. In mere moments, their home was transformed into a bloody crime scene, a horror too monstrous for the human mind to fully grasp. A crime that would burn itself into the collective memory of an entire nation. It began with a sudden disappearance. Ibrahim didn't show up to court the next day, highly unusual for a man of strict discipline. Maria was nowhere to be found. Both of their phones were off, and no one had heard a word from them. Worried, their families started calling. No answer. When they went to their apartment, everything looked in place. No blood, no forced entry, no signs of a struggle. Nothing. But then a neighbor mentioned something strange. He had seen the couple leaving the building with yellow suitcases. It created the illusion that they had chosen to disappear. Still, Ibrahim and Maria's family had doubts. Until a stranger answered Ibrahim's phone, claiming the couple had traveled to Algeria, then later changed her story, saying they'd been kidnapped. But one thing didn't lie. Their bank accounts remained untouched. Digging deeper, police traced a call from Ibrahim's phone to a nurse named Rachida. She eventually recalled a woman, Malika Tayeb, a recent C-section patient, who used that very phone. That led investigators straight to Malika. Cornered, she broke. Her husband, Aziz, had given her the phone before fleeing to Spain. A search revealed chilling evidence, Ibrahim and Maria's belongings hidden inside. Then came the unthinkable. Malika confessed everything. It started with a wrong number. Abdel Jabbar accidentally called Malika. Their conversations turned into a secret affair. He and his brothers held a bitter grudge against Ibrahim over a restaurant dispute. Malika introduced them to Aziz, who proposed a horrifying plan: murder the couple. Take their apartment, expand the restaurant. And they did. On a February night, 5 men waited in the shadows. Ibrahim and Maria were ambushed, beaten unconscious, and then beheaded. But with blood on their hands, they faced a grim question. How do you erase a double murder? They didn't. A single phone call exposed it all. A petty feud, a wrong number, and a crime so monstrous, it shook a nation to its core. 5 men stood in a blood-soaked apartment, 2 headless corpses at their feet. The 3 brothers, Abdel Jabbar, Mohammed, and Abdel Karim, along with Aziz and an unwilling accomplice, faced a nightmare they couldn't undo. Aziz, cold and calculating, offered to dispose of the bodies for a steep new price. The brothers agreed. They brought in their restaurant's meat grinder, butcher tools, and followed Aziz's chilling instructions. The apartment became a slaughterhouse. Flesh was ground, bones crushed, remains flushed or bagged. Aziz called a firefighter friend, Fader al-Rahal, and together they dumped the remains 150 kilometers away. But greed ruined everything. Aziz looted the victim's apartment and gave a stolen phone to his wife, Malika. That phone rang, and Malika, drawn to the lie, answered. She spun false stories: Algeria, extremists, Saudi Arabia. But then came her fatal slip. She used the stolen phone to call a nurse. Police traced it. They found Malika. She confessed and named everyone. One by one, the killers cracked. The full horror was exposed. Abdel Jabbar took his own life in prison. The rest faced justice. Death for Mohammed and Abdel Karim. Life for Aziz, Fader, and their partner. A petty feud had spiraled into one of Morocco's most shocking crimes. And it all began with a wrong number. Could a simple disagreement really lead to such horror? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime stories. Your gateway into the darkest and most mysterious true crime stories from across the Arab world. We bring you real cases filled with suspense, betrayal, and shocking twists, all told in a cinematic and captivating way. If you're passionate about true crime, mystery, and the hidden truths behind real events, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and join us every Monday and Friday for a new chilling story that will keep you on the edge of your seat.